possession time. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
With such tough field position, at least he gets some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room, and who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. Tough to shove with a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, I'll tell you what, this quarterback is going to get an earful when he gets back to the sideline. We're in the first quarter. You can't be exposing yourself to big hits early in the game like that. Chris, they're going to need him today, and this is just the opening drive.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Horned Frogs moving quickly down the field here. breaks into open space. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, tie. And the defense joins the scoring party now. The offense will take their first head out of the half. It's on strategy here.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Point after, knocked right through. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ramos. And he steps out at the 20, tried to make something happen, but costs the offense 5 yards in field position. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere, stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physical.
And looking for a big play here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
It's a quick grab. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd down and goal upcoming. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years, Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On first down, it's play action. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go at the 30 now. Inside the 10. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to throw. It's Gutierrez. Pressure is coming. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. First down now at the 46. Instead of being backed up, one big play has got this offense up and running. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. And the quarterback just sneaks it. Tried to punch him himself. Can't get past the defense there. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Takes the field now. Would have been a my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Handoff in a single back formation. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's enough for the first down. As we've seen so many teams around the country, they get that first down and look out.
Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Bringing pressure. Catch is made, but he's out of bounds, so incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back,
and the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. They'll run it here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6.
This is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. To the air. It's Gutierrez. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, the game game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. Touchdown, Alabama. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw now on first down. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
The pass rush closing in. Caught behind the line. It's Ramos. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Completion makes it second down. Looking to throw here. Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, TCU.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, TCU.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He fires downfield. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Back to throw. It's Gutierrez. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Brings up second down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
A loss of 2 yards on the play. Third down coming up.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to begin the second half. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Nice a quick round. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Dropping back. It's Gutierrez. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. He'll take a deep shot. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. The returner trying to create a big play here. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And the TCU offense takes the field. He gets loose. They'll tackle him right at the 31. It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Gets home.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion. You're trailing in the third quarter. And he's intercepted. Breaks into the open. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tie.
They get the touchdown here, but let's circle back to the start of this drive. This is why good field position is so critical. They start this drive in good field position, and it puts the defense under immediate pressure from the start.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second and long now from their own 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Hit just as he throws the ball.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting airborne. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. The pocket breaking down. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
When you You throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's first and goal at the 3. Motion now from the tight end. QB to the tight end for a completion. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Looking for 6. The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air.
On this winds up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Okay, ready? Let's go! Ready, go!
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Gutierrez. Looking for a man deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad, and they nearly got another big one there.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Alabama comes up the line quickly.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson Tide.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. He put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Ramos. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive.
And your Alabama first and 10 will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Looking to throw. It's Gutierrez. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the quarterback gets him.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
It's a deep shot right down the middle. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Back to throw again. This time, a completion. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, this defense cannot find any way to slow this guy down. He's been making plays like this all game long, over 100 yards receiving on the day now.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Oh,
looking to throw it deep. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Back to throw. It's Gutierrez. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wide out. He makes the grab. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Alabama has now moved into the red zone.
Black 24. Timber.
Now in the red zone, it's Gutierrez. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense is still clicking. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. But, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Off target and incomplete.
It's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Get some space around the 30. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. He's got room to run. He's got the 1st and still going. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And it's incomplete. The trickery fails there. And now it's 3rd down coming up. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. Grab down the middle. It's Sims. It's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down. And it's a direct snap. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a 1st down. Direct snap. He escapes the pocket. That one's incomplete. An interesting 1st down call, but it doesn't work. And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. He's going to throw the ball. That's incomplete. The attempt at trickery does not work. That'll bring up 3rd down. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Direct snap. Pitches to the back. Powerful running here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Great read here by the quarterback to be able to get that ball out to his pitch man and pick up 1st down yardage. Good job of waiting to the last moment to pitch that out, and he had the room that he needed to pick up the 1st.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is.
Easy.
And it's a direct snap. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, TCU. That's how you finish a play.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Gutierrez. The QB throws his third pick of the day. We bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the...
Looking for a deep completion. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The hands seen, able to corral that one, and that should just about do it. The offense can kneel down and wrap up the victory.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he released it, and it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let it go. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently in protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. To throw, it's Gutierrez. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Touchdown, Bama. And the light is on.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what